Okay, here we are. Happy
Oh,
Tuesday.
I can't hear.
And yeah, so let's just kick off introductions and just quick gratitude. So um yeah, why don't we do that? Why just quick introduction and a quick gratitude.
All right, I'm Margaret, and uh, I'm grateful that I have hot water and I took a shower today.
Yeah, yeah, sometimes it's just nice um just to sort of remember. I think someone in my Monday class, their gratitude was like just warm heat, you know, because we're having like really, really cold temperatures here in Nashville right now.
Yeah, I heard that.
And so, yeah, just hot shower, warm heat. Um, so I'm just grateful that I had a really successful um, Grinch who stole Christmas party at my house over the weekend. And it was a lot of fun. With I love to entertain and decorate, and so um, everyone dressed up in Grinch themes, costumes, and I had Grinch food and all kinds of festivities. And yeah, so it was just fun to be festive in the season. So
Cool.
so yeah, and then yesterday I went to a West Coast swing
Oh,
dance
nice.
party, Christmas party, and they did so many like Christmas games and fun. And I don't know how to West Coast swing, so I was grateful, but it's actually not that different from it's a 6 count versus 7 count on salsa.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so I was able to pick it up actually pretty quickly. But the Christmas party was more games than and then mixed with social dancing. So that
Fun.
it's just been kind of a weekend of Christmas fun. So,
Nice. Nice.
all right, let's get into child's pose. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, and just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. One more inhale, one more exhale, and then gently push yourself back, downward facing dog. Walk to the top of the mat, hang in ragdoll. And then release the grip as you slowly unwind, uncurl, untuck. Good. And when you get to the top, shrug the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale together for one collective Om. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then gently open the eyes. Oh, hi. We have someone that joined us.
Oh,
Oh, hey,
hey.
Zoe. Hey, nice to see you. Yeah,
Hi, happy to be here. I have my sister here too.
good. Hi, girls. Hi. What's your sister's name?
Hi, I'm Julia.
Julia. Okay, nice to have you. Yeah,
Hey.
and we're recording, so if you have background noise, just put your thing on silent. And then this is Margaret that's with us. I'm glad to have you. Yeah. All right, we just started. So anyway, top of the mat, extended mountain, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Arms come out. Come down to the side, halfway lift, hands on the shins, forward fold, and then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet left and right. You want your hips to shoot up to the ceiling. Press the palms and heels to the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Warrior one, right side. Right foot through the hands. Left is on the angle. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. Bend in the right knee. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lift up to the ceiling as you breathe in. Sink a little bit more in that right knee as you breathe out. You can do nose and mouth breathing or nose and nose. That's up to you, depending on what kind of practice you want this evening. Warrior two, look over the right middle finger, drop in. So the legs stay already in position. Look over that middle finger. Activate the energy centers in the arms, the body, the legs. Good, Margaret. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. One more here. Good. And then reverse the warrior. Right hand up, left hand down the back leg. Again, keep the bend in the front knee. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Extended side angle. Right hand to the right knee. Palm faces up. Left hand up and over the ear. Pinky side faces the floor. That's it, Zoe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gaze to that left elbow point as you sink a little bit more into that front knee. One more. Good. And then release. Take the hands to the mat. Take the right leg up into the air, three-legged dog. Bring it through to crescent lunge, right side. Right foot forward, toes of the left as you rise up. Deep breath in. This is a balance pose. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Take the hands to the mat. Take the right leg back into three-legged dog. So right leg is in the air. You're on the toes of the left. And then rise back to crescent lunge. Toes of the left. Come up. Lift up. Reach up. And then find the balance. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're going to do this a couple more times. Okay, so this is balance and strength combination. Good, Margaret. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Hands come down. Frame the foot. Right leg goes up in the air. Three-legged dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one. And then bring it through. Final crescent lunge. Rise. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. That's it, Zoe. Good. And I can't see Julia, but I'm guessing that she's doing it next to you. Bring the hands to center as you twist to the right. Okay, so you're still up on the back left toes. Everything hugs into the midline of the body. Beautiful. That's it. Yep, everyone's got it. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Twist one more. And then come out of the twist. Take the right, frame the foot, take the right foot back, lower down, chaturanga. Low push-up, elbows come in. Up dog, down dog, warrior one, left side. Left foot through the hands, right's on the angle. Lift up. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Warrior two. Look over the left middle finger. Again, activate the arms, the core, staying on the breath. This looks really, really strong. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Reverse warrior. Left hand up, right hand down the leg. Reach back, stretch back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more. Extended side angle. Left hand, left knee. Right hand comes up on the angle. Pinky side faces the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yep. Gaze at the right elbow point. Good job, ladies. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more. Good. And then take the hands down to the mat. Take the left leg up in the air, three-legged dog. Bring it through to crescent lunge. Left foot forward, toes up the right. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, your choice if you want to do nose and nose or nose and mouth breathing, that's up to you. One more here. And then hands down, take the left leg back, three-legged dog. So you're on the toes of the right foot. You just are sort of hinging when you come back to three-legged dog and then crescent lunge. Bring it through, crescent lunge. Rise, inhale. Exhale, that's it, Zoe. Breath in, breath out. Good, one more. Hands to the mat, three-legged dog. And really stretch that left leg up on the toes of the right. Last one, bring it through, crescent lunge, one more time. Good, Margaret. Lift up, reach up. Stay on the breath, find the balance. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Hands to center as you twist to the left. Hook the right elbow past that left knee. Okay? Hug everything into the midline of the body as you twist and breathe. Twist some more and breathe. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then come out. Left leg goes back, lower down, chaturanga, low push-up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, walk or jump, top of the mat. Halfway, fold, chair pose, sit down and hold. So feet are going to be hip width distance apart. Arms shoot to the ceiling, lift up, reach up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Sit down a little bit lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then rise up, extended mountain. Circle the arms through to the heart. Good. And then grab a sip of water. Hopefully everyone is warmed up. Good. Middle of the mat. We're going to do some balance exercises. Eagle, right side. Swing the right arm under, right leg up and around. Bring the knees and elbows into alignment. You can grab the tops of the shoulders, or you can go palm to palm, tops of the fingers. Good. And then hug everything in. Shift the elbows or the knees into alignment, and then breathe. Again, nose and nose breathing or nose and mouth. Good, Zoe. Yep. Julia, I see you now. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Unwind the arms and legs, airplane. Right leg goes back. Palms face the floor. Stay on the breath. Belly is up and in as you stamp that right foot like you're stamping on the wall. Palms go back. Excuse me. And then slowly come out, shake it out. Okay. I'm gonna start to get warm in here. Eagle left side, left under, left leg up and around. Again, wrap the arms, wrap the legs. You can go palm to palm, tops of the shoulders, tips of the fingers. Okay. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You can shift the knees and elbows so that you can maybe form a straight line if it's possible. Good. Back is nice and straight. Good, Zoe. One more. And then unwind, airplane. Left leg goes back, palms go back. So straighten out that right leg. Excellent. Good. Yep, Julia, I see you. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Belly's up and in. We've got one more. Good. And then slowly come out. Excellent. Shake it out. Standing knee raise, right side. Right hand to the right knee. Belly's up and in. Left leg is locked. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Nice and focused. Good job, ladies. This looks great. Now you're going to shift into dancer. You're going to grab for the inside of the right calf, ankle, or shin. Knees come together as the left hand comes up. This is dancer. Now, if you want more, you can kick into the back leg, which will reach that left arm forward, but you want to keep the leg in the frame of the body. So if it comes out like a chicken wing, then you just want to come back to this position. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, good, Margaret, and 1. Good. Then come out, shake it out. Standing knee raise, left side. So everything in yoga begins with a strong foundation. Lock out the right leg, left hand to the left knee, belly is in. Okay, deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, again, find the balance. And when you're ready, shift into dancer. So again, take the left leg back, grab the inside of the foot, ankle, or shin. Right arm goes up. So you're already in opposition, knees are together. If you feel you can do this without compromising the alignment, then you would kick into the hands. Make sure that you cannot see that left foot behind you. Hold and breathe. One more. Good. And then come out. Whoo, shake it out. Tree, right side. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf or the inner part of the left thigh. You just don't want it on your knee, okay? Because you can blow out your knee this way. So again, to the inside of the thigh or the calf, and then either bring your hands low, elbows out, or arms can go up, palms would be out, or you can cactus the arms. You can take the arms in mudra. It's really up to you. Lift up, reach up. Good job. Yep. Really good expressions of tree. Okay, belly is in, soft gaze is out. Good, one more inhale. One more exhale. Bring the hands to center. And then shake it out. Good, tree, left side. Okay, again, get the strong foundation. Lock out the left leg, bring the left leg to the inside of the right calf. Or the inner part of the thigh. Belly is in, so you always want to have this core alignment. Belly's in, arms in, elbows can come out, or arms can go up, hands can be in cactus or mudra, up to you. Palms can also face out. Stay on the breath, whichever expression of tree that you have. Soft gaze, beautiful job. Everyone's got this. This looks amazing. Good. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then lower and then shake it out. Yeah, good job. Good job. Good. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Arms go up over the head. Inhale. Exhale. Arms come out to a T as you fold. Halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs out to plank and hold. Okay, so you're going to be in a push-up position. Stay here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more. And then push back, downward dog. So the palms and heels will be to the mat. See if you can get the heels all the way down to the mat or to the best of your ability. Deep breath in. Push the hips back, the hamstrings back. Good. Last one. Warrior one, right side. Right foot through the hands, left is on the angle. Shift the hips as you take the arms up. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Warrior two. Reverse. Right hand up. Left hand down the back leg. Triangle right side. Windmill the arms. Right hand to the floor or the block. Left hand goes up. Arms are going to be straight like a clock. Right hand to the block. Left hand up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gaze to that left thumb as you breathe some more. One more. Take the twist. Left hand down, right hand up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yep, good job, ladies. Arms and legs are still straight in the twisted triangle. Gaze to the right, fingertips if you can, or straight ahead if it hurts the neck. One more inhale, twist it out on the exhale. Good, and then come out of the twist, step the left foot in, pyramid, right side. So you're going to interlace the hands behind the back or grab for the elbows, whatever's available, and then bow to the front knee. Belly is still pulled up and into the spine, and the throat is locked. This is really good for anxiety and depression. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. Last one, breath in, breath out. And then push into both feet as you gently, slowly rise. Nice and easy. Head and chin comes up last. Release the grip and then step the left foot to the top of the mat. Good. Other side, extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Arms come out to a T. Halfway, fold. And then again, walk the legs back out to plank. Drishti is at the top of the mat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Warrior one, left side, left foot forward. Right's on the angle as you rise. Inhale, exhale, palms face each other. One more. Good. Warrior two, drop in, look over the left middle finger. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All the active centers in the body, the arms, the belly, the legs, super activated right now. No limp arms, okay? They're really active. Reverse the warrior, left hand up, right hand down the back leg. Triangle left side, straighten the arms, straighten the legs as you windmill, left hand to the floor of the block, right hand up. Look to that right thumb as you breathe. Arms and legs are straight as possible. Good. One more. And then take the twist. Right hand down to the floor of the block, left hand up. The legs go back to straight. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Good. And then release the twist and then step the right foot in. So there's about a foot between the feet as you bow to that left knee. Again, you can take reverse namaste or grab the elbows and then bow. Breathe. Good. One more. And then ground into both feet as you rise. Release the grip, step the right foot. Good. Shake it out. Extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway, fold. And then walk yourself out to the middle of the mat. Drop to the knees. Let's do a couple of cat-cows. So you'll drop the belly, shoulders down and back, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop up, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round in. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale, round in. Tuck the chin. Good. And then take extended child. Walk the arms out. Sit the hips down. Reach forward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then rise to the knees for camel. Hands to the back pockets, stand on the knees, go right open, right into the position. Head goes back, push the hips forward. Stay on the breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then sit down onto the heels. Hands on the knees. Close the eyes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Fill up. Good. And then empty. Open your eyes. And then find your way to your back. Set up for bridge. Feet are going to be hip width distance apart. And on 3, you're going to push up. Lift the hips, tuck the chin. 1, 2, 3. Bridge. Push up. You can use the hands behind the hips. Lock the chin. Stay on the breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We've got for 3. Keep that chin locked for 2. Push up 1 more inch. And then lower. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. 1 hand on the heart, 1 hand on the belly. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feeling the connection between the heart and the lungs as you fill up the belly with air. And then as you release the air from the mouth, through the heart, through the diaphragm, back out through the body. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more. Fill up. Empty. Happy baby. Grab the outside edges of the feet. Bring the knees into the frame of the body. Can rock side to side. You can just have the stretch. That's up to you. Good. And then hug in. Curl up. Tight, tight ball. Curl everything up. And then rock and roll. Flip on over. Walk it out to downward dog. Take the right leg up in the air. And then you're going to bring the right leg to hover between the arms and hold. So this is all core work for 5, 4. You're up on those left toes for 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to drop the right knee into pigeon, left toes onto the mat. So if you have the ability, I'll drop the camera. If you have the ability, you can take your right knee and make it into like a 7. But my knees don't bend that way. But some, like, Zoe, you might be a little bit more flexible in your hips. So if you have, then from here you go proud pigeon and then you walk it down. Or you can tuck the leg under and then do proud pigeon and then walk it out from here. Or you can put a block under that right hip. So, or the left knee. It just depends on what you need. Okay, deep breath in. Deep breath out, stay here. Our hips are where we carry a lot of our, believe it or not, stuck energy, resentments, self-loathing, self-hatred, criticism, judgment about oneself and others. This all sits in the hips. So just a few more breaths here. See if you can release just one thing that may be holding you back. Toxic behavior sits in the hips. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good, one more. Good, and then release. Push it back, downward facing dog. Oh. Left leg up in the air. Bring it through to hover between the arms and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job, everyone. And 1. Again, drop into pigeon. Bring that left foot forward, toes of the right, flat on the mat. Proud pigeon, lift up. And then wherever you are, sleeping pigeon. Beautiful, Zoe. Margaret, you got it. Walk it out. Lay the head down. Stay on the breath. And just come from a place of curiosity with the hips as opposed to judgment. And just be here as much as you can. Be here. And see if you can release one more thing from the hips. A judgment, a negative behavior, an unkindness, stuck energy. Just find something and see if you just be willing to release it. Again, in yesterday's class, we talked about how once again, we are bringing in between now December 12th, the 12/12 portal, and the winter solstice, which is December 21st. This is a transformational 10-day period to really, that's going to set up your 2026 year. Okay, so start focusing on what it is that you want in your life and what you want to change and transform. Couple more breaths here, because this energy that you set, this intention for the next 10 days before winter solstice, is going to bring that energy into 2026. This is the framework that we're setting for ourselves right now. One more inhale. One more exhale. All right, and then slowly come out. Swing that right leg around, seated leg extension. Right leg is out, left is in. Grab the big toes. Pull. Pull. Yep, good job, ladies. Switch it out. Left is out, right is in. Again, ground the left heel. Grab the big toes. Good. One more. And then come out, seated forward fold. So grab both toes, big toes, pull like there's a string on the heart. So you're going to pull forward. You're going to ground the heels in. You should feel the stretch in the backs of the legs, running down the backs of the legs. Pull some more. Good, last one. Good. And then we're going to take one twist and then get into our closing series. Bend the left leg over the right. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand crosses up in front of that left knee. Activate the spine. So you really want to straighten the back. And then you're just twisting from the waist. Look over the left shoulder. Anytime we do twist poses, it's really good for digestion, flushing out toxins from the body. The stuff that gets sticky inside, like the internal organs, small intestine, the liver, the adrenals, hormone balancing. Keep twisting. Good, one more. Good, as you unwind and then switch it out. Bend the right knee over the left. Right hand comes behind you. Left crosses up and again in front of that right knee. Straighten the spine and then look over the right shoulder. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twist and breathe. Twist some more. One more. Good. And then gently release, come out of the twist. Take the arms out by the side. Grab the right knee. Hug in for one breath. Arms are at the rib cage. Supine twist. Guide the right knee over to the left. And then T-top that right arm. One more inhale. And exhale as you release the right leg. Bring the left knee in, arms at the rib cage, hug in. Supine twist. Guide the left knee over to the right, T-top that left arm. Good, and then release right into Shavasana. So get socks on, get a blanket on, feet flop open, palms face the ceiling. Eyes are closed. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And just for the next few minutes, just stay here, completely unplug, and receive the benefits of your practice. I'll pull you out with a meditative reading in just a few minutes. But enjoy your rest. This is why we do yoga for Shavasana. All right, stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from Way of the Dragonfly. 101 maximums for leading a high vibrational and conscious life. Today's maximum, number 32, is step into your highest timeline. At every moment, dear dragonfly, you stand at the crossroads of infinite potential, where countless pathways unfold before you, shaped by your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Your future is crafted by aligning yourself with the most uplifting and harmonious timeline. Consciously set your intentions and envision the highest outcomes, bringing them into being. All possibilities exist simultaneously in the vast dimensions of the universe, but the outcomes you energize through belief, emotion, and choice are the ones that manifest into reality. To step into your brightest timeline, expand your perspective beyond current limitations, and trust in your boundless potential. Even in moments of uncertainty, stay unwavering. Fix your mind on what's possible and let faith and courage guide your actions. In doing so, you shape reality, transforming dreams into tangible experiences. Reject resignation and cynicism, and instead summon the resolve to carve your unique path. Paint each moment with vibrant colors of intention, joy, and alignment with your soul's highest calling. The canvas of your life awaits your masterpiece. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes, allowing yourself to come back to the moment, to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And then gently find your way to the top of the mat. Bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. We'll close with one closing Om. Inhale for Om. Hands to third eye. Bow. Thank you, everyone, for practicing with me tonight, for sharing your time, your light, your energy. You matter. You make a difference. Together, we all say Namaste. Yeah.